left-hand accents, not to match your right hand. Okay, for example, in the very first measure, if you left out everything, it'd be ba, ge, ga, da, ge, ga, ga, ge, 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 ga, 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 da, ga, da, da. See, that's your melody right there. So you want to make sure that you don't lose that left hand when you're playing that kind of a passage. Okay, good. But overall, you played with a lot of melodies, a lot of that. Everything was good. For some reason, the first time the articulation at letter B, you were right at that peak there, and you actually got a control of the situation. But I just put down, that that's something that you want to make sure is clean and is as effortless and as well as you play the rest of the solo, because most of it went very, very well. When you're back singing, I don't know that there's any easy way to do this, but if you can get your right hand to be a little bit, look what I just did. So by actually coming, okay, so I almost go to a left-hand traditional grip, which allows the accents instead of that kind of a sound. Okay, you might work on that. You're playing so fast that you probably can't get as big a sound as I'm getting at a slower tempo, but you could work and try to achieve that. Also, notice how loose my hand was when I'm actually doing that. Okay, I'm very, very loose back and forth, so I'm not really doing the tight kind of hold on the stick. And that also helps the back sticking and maybe opens up the sound of the drum a little bit for you. Okay? You got some real hands in terms of your speed and so on, and that's a gift. So that's good to keep developing. It's really funny. The percussion team large university. You can ask my wife. I spent thousands of dollars on mallets over the years, and nothing comes out that I don't have to try. Okay, so I have this huge collection, and I never have the right mallet. Okay, so how could I expect a high school student whose parents are, just trying to pay the money to get them here and take a private lesson? So I just will not mention that almost. But there's everybody here. I could have said I would use a different marimba mallet or something like that. Now, a vibe mallet is usually mushroom, and it's usually cord wound. Okay, a marimba mallet is usually not mushroom. There's oblong, and I actually use the Zelsman mallets for most of my playing. I like that sound better, personally. So that's the other thing. There's so much personal choice in your taste of mallets, and we want that. We don't want everybody playing with the same type of mallet and getting the same sound and using the same technique. What's beautiful about this is for me to hear 29 different sounds and interpretations and come up with different ideas.
I really only had 2 questions, that was it.
All right.
I noticed that last marimba player, she had really long handles on her mallets.
Yeah.